welcome back. It's been a long week and a half, I guess, maybe 2 weeks. So I thought I'd share with you guys how we did. We did not leave our cargo conversion for the whole winter storm that we had. I am a member of several different Facebook groups, including the regular RV full-time people, and a lot of people had a lot of problems. Um, we had a few, but lucky for us, none of them have been major at all. So I thought I would maybe just talk to you guys about what few things we had and what we did. We had already made a video, trying to get more centered here. We already made a video about putting the skirting on the cargo trailer. I to me, if you're going to have -20 wind chill factors, that is just a necessity. I can't imagine people that didn't do that at all. Another thing we ended up having to do, we did have frozen pipes one day. Actually, we had them for 2 days, and finally Rusty went and put a heat lamp underneath there, and it thawed out within probably 20 minutes, and we've had no more issues since then. The heated water hose, I can't tell you, because when it froze underneath the trailer, even with the skirting on there, the temperatures at that point was a -20 wind chill. So I don't know if the water hose had actually frozen also, the heated water hose, but I don't think it did, because we could see where it was keeping the ice and everything melted around it on the outside, but it could have. But if it did, it didn't freeze for very long. So as soon as we put the heat lamp underneath the trailer, the water came back on, everything was thawed. No more problems since then. Now, keeping it warm in there, we had the electric fireplace. We had a very small electric heater. We had both of those going full blast. And there was a few times that it got cool enough. Well, it got down to near 60, 62 degrees in there. And with Rusty already being ill, he's really cold. I could have put a jacket on and would have been okay, but he couldn't. So we did go get our buddy heater, and we bought several bottles of the 1 pound bottles of the propane, since we don't have propane on this trailer. And we ran that. The bottle worked on low, which low was plenty warm enough. The bottles worked for between 4 and 5 hours. So we'd run like maybe a couple of hours, turn it off, because then it would get too hot. And we'd turn it off for a little while, and then it would last probably 8 to 10 hours before we had to turn it back on and warm it back up in there again. So the electric heat could kind of keep up. It was more gradual getting cold in there. So that's how we did with that. As soon as we put the skirting up, the floor was not near as cold as it had been. So that was definitely a plus. Guess what, guys? We have a new fur baby. We weren't looking for a fur baby, but our son asked us to foster one of his puppies that he's selling. They're Siberian Huskies, beautiful, beautiful dogs. And he asked us, because it got so cold, and he had them up in his shop, and there was 4 of them left, and he asked if we could foster one. And actually, it was my idea to send them to foster homes for right now until they're adopted. And so we brought, who is now called Lobo, Lobo. We brought Lobo down here, and I got him all cleaned up, and he's never cried at night or anything. And him and Rusty they clicked so well. So he called our son and said, "You're not getting this one back. I'm keeping this one." So Lobo has a new home, and we have a new fur baby. At he's a little mess, and it's potty training and all that again. But I think we're going to be happy having him. We took him in the car today. We're trying to get him used to our lifestyle. He's going to have to mesh with our lifestyle. He's just turned 9 weeks old now, so he's we have time to get him to where he'll get used to our lifestyle. He already knows crying at night isn't going to work. And we haven't had a spanking for that. He never has cried. My son told me he probably would, but he never did. Um, but he loves being with us. He loves both of us, and it's fun to watch him. He's into everything is new to him, so it's just fun to watch a new puppy. So we have that, and what else has happened this week? Um, Rusty went back to the doctor, and now he has to go back in 6 weeks instead of 3 months because they're gonna watch him a little closer. The doctor didn't find any cancer in his throat on his scope the other day, but they're not 100% sure that it's not there. So the doctor said he's not comfortable checking him in 3 months. He wants to see him in 6 weeks. So we're going to do that. And then I've been doing my annual checkups and everything, and I've got a few things going on, but nothing major. So I'm not even going to talk about it, but just little stuff. I don't think there's much more going on. We're getting ready to plant some sand plum. They look like bushes, but they're called trees. But we're getting ready to plant some of those. We found somebody who's going to let us go dig some up. Those are a native sand plums are native to Oklahoma, and they're actually called the Chickasaw plum tree, but we call them sand plums around here. The deer love them, the birds love them, and we love them because I can make sand plum jelly, which I haven't had any of that in a long time. Not a whole lot else going on right now. Just trying to survive the winter. Oh, today it's like I'm outside because today it's 55-ish degrees. This week it's going to be sunny like it is today. I'm so excited. There's not a cloud in the sky that I can see. But the rest of the week until Friday, I think, today is Sunday. And so until Friday, it's supposed to be in the mid-60s, low to mid-60s all week. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we can get our rebar in and maybe even see if we can beat the next rainstorm coming Friday. I don't know if we'll get that far to get to pour concrete, but that's what I sure am shooting for. So, but I'll definitely, guys, I'll film that whenever that happens for the ones that are wanting to watch the barn dominium builds. So, but yeah, we're doing pretty good. Other than that, we still do not feel crowded in our cargo trailer at all. Of course, just me and Rusty. We just added an 18-pound dog, but even with him in there, it's not been bad. We've had him for 3 days now. It's not been bad. So I think one of my honeybees are over here. But we're doing real good. We've fared the winter. We had a lot of invites if we needed to get out of the trailer and go somewhere during the bad storms that we could do that. I'll quit rocking. That might be making some people nauseous. I'm sitting in my rocker chair. But we had a lot of people that made offers and told us, come on down if it gets too cold or y'all need, you need to get out of there. We had no water for about 36 hours, which wasn't too bad because we had our drinking water, and we went and we brought a 5-gallon bucket of water down to do dishes and stuff. I just boiled water, and so it really wasn't bad at all. But we preferred to stay in our own home, and so we might have got a little bit close to thinking about it, but we really never sat down and discussed leaving. So it wasn't that bad. So okay, guys, I'm going to probably wrap this up. I appreciate you staying till the end and watching, and we will talk with you guys next time. Until then, y'all have a great day, a great week, and enjoy the beautiful weather if you're as lucky as we are. We'll see you later.
See ya.